everyone, I'm Dave Karger. Welcome to the FrontRunners on Fandango. My guest today is Hugh Jackman, also known as Jean Valjean, in the new movie version of the very famous musical Les Misérables. Welcome, thanks so much for being here.
I'm still getting used to my name next to Jean Valjean. I still pinch myself at that.
Get used to it, because it's going to be with you for the rest of your life, which is great.
Thank you.
What we do for this show is we've picked a very pivotal scene from Les Misérables. It's one of your big numbers, Who Am I? And we're going to watch it together and pause it at pivotal moments and discuss what you did.
Who am I? Can I condemn this man to slavery? Pretend I do not feel his agony.
Now wait a second, do you remember the actual day of filming this? Do you remember?
Absolutely. This particular part of the song was 2 weeks from the end, and Tom's racing to finish. So literally, okay, we're going to do that, Who Am I? So I remember it being quite chaotic. And I just literally just had to almost like meditate before, just be as still as possible so I didn't get caught up in that frenetic energy and just focus. And I thought it was a genius decision to actually film it in the reflection of the mirror. And he hangs on this for a long time.
This innocent who bears my face, who goes to judgment in my place. Who am I? Can I conceal myself forevermore? Pretend I'm not the man I was before. That must my name until I die be no more than an alibi. Must I lie?
Would you have even done this movie if you had not been given the opportunity to sing all of it live? What if it had been a regular movie musical where you lip sync to something you had pre-recorded?
I would have done it if Tom said we're going to do a version where we're all pretending to be clowns. I mean, literally, I was not giving up this opportunity, but from day one, it wasn't an option as far as Tom was concerned. He made a condition of doing it. And for me, it was, I mean, whatever difficulties, and of course there's difficulties, you have that fear every morning that you've got a cold or a sore throat. You wake up with, I'm okay. So there was that, singing 14 hours a day, obviously different locations, sometimes top of a mountain, sometimes in a smoke-filled little candlelit room, wherever it was. What it gives you as an actor is the immediacy of just applying yourself to the thoughts and the words, and you can hear it and you feel it. It's maybe not as pretty at times, but ultimately I think it just allows you into the story.
How can I ever face my fellow man? How can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know. I made that bargain long ago. He gave me hope when hope was gone. He gave me strength to journey on.
Yeah. Was that in your mind choreographed, so every time you did a take you would do similar movements, just wherever the moment took you?
Yeah, it was just completely free. What Tom would do is say, there's your letters, there's your life, there's your bearer bonds, action. You know, and it just meant we could do whatever. And see, what I love about this, it's that incredible moral dilemma. At the same time, the ticking clock of they're going to be here any second and I have to pack up my life. And great directors always put obstacles in the way of an actor. I mean, if the moral dilemma is not obstacle enough, you just added more to it.
Great moment right here.
Who am I? Who am I? Jean Valjean.
I have to stop that. Because Tom is so brilliant. He gives you just a few little tidbits as an actor, right? On the day. We talk for hours in rehearsal, but on the day, he said, don't forget, there is incredible worry and fear about this decision, and there's also relief. And I now see it back. I don't remember doing it at the time, but there's that thing of, I just want to make a decision, and it's like an almost smile there. You see it, and it's always sung, and I had always sung it. Who am I? Watch out, sound guy, I'm going to sing out a little bit. Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. And it's like declamatory. This is who I am. And what happened was in that little pause, in before, who am I? Who am I? There's that almost peace that comes with Jean Valjean. That's easy. And I had never done it before, but that was Tom just said, don't forget, there's a peace that comes with making a decision. And actually, I think it's far stronger than what I would have done, probably.
Is that the only time you did it that way, do you think?
Yeah. So I'm glad he chose that.
Wow, I love that. So this is where now the set changes and it becomes much more involved.
Yes.
Monsieur le Maire.
And so, Your Honor, you see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you.
I would run around outside, and you could hear me really out of breath. Now, if I was in a recording studio 3 months before filming, there's no way I would have even thought to have done that, you know? We wouldn't have made the decision we made. I would have thought in my head, I'm still going to be in the factory, and then we're going to cut to this last moment. So it makes it far more vital, I think.
And was it weird to start that take in the middle of the song? Did you have to kind of get ready and do a couple lines before just to get into it?
Yeah, I actually would sing almost the entire song, sort of to myself, go through that mental process while I was walking around. I was pacing up and down, and this is not just an actor prepares. That Victor Hugo writes about that. He's literally, he walks up to the steps and he walks back. And thinking genuinely to go in there and give himself up is the most selfish thing. To save his own soul will mean the lives of 450 people in that town. So it's not just, I've got to do the right thing, got to tell the truth. For a second there, he thinks this is the most selfish thing of all, just to protect my own soul. So in the book, he's backward and forward. So I use that. I literally would run up to the steps, back again, and then walk in here. Tom put 6 people in front of the door there. So I went to open the door. In rehearsal, there was no one there. And without me knowing it, put people. So when I opened the door, couldn't open. I don't know, poor extra. I literally smashed him out of the way, and I pushed through, and it really gave that impetus.
Big finish.
Who am I? 2, 4, 6, or 1.
Look at the way he has the candles on either side. Look at the framing of that shot.
On your shoulders.
Yeah. And as I watched it for the first time, I saw that and I didn't realize it. And I do a little shift to the left, which is an old singing trick. I don't know if you can catch me standing up, but normally we stand like this, right? I'll probably just shot off your set here, have I? Okay. So if you watch opera singers, it's about anchoring yourself down. And so I will often take a step either forward or back, and it gives you a wider base, and you get to really hanker down. So you don't do all the work from here, you do it. So literally what I've done, as I take that breath for 2, 4, 6, 0, 1 to get that space, I've done a shift to the left, but when I watch the movie, I'm like, oh, no, because I've messed up his shot.
You've ruined the line of the candles.
But then thankfully, somehow, as a fluke, I rocked back into the shot.
Oh my God. Okay, what's that note?
I think it's an A. Yeah. It's the famous moment from The Thing. And in the musical, he famously rips open his shirt, 2, 4, 6, 0, 1, and this is where Tom Hooper's brilliant. He goes, hang on a sec. If everyone's got their markings tattooed on them, then why are they thinking this other guy is Jean Valjean? Why didn't they just open up his chest when they first caught him? Right, so I know some people from the who love the musical, oh, why doesn't he rip open his shirt? I'm ready for the Wolverine moment. That is why.
People probably don't realize the cameraman must have been super close to your face.
Yes, he fell over twice actually, because it's a real set. That's a real courtroom that probably dates back 300 years, and there was about this much space for him to stand on with a Steadicam, and there was like a wall between us. There's a door that opened up and closed, and he fell right over on the first 2 takes.
Well, I mean, did he have to have earplugs on? Not to say you didn't nail the note, because you did. But
I was going, it was loud. I was absolutely giving it some welly.
Okay, so admit it to me, we're amongst friends here. Have you ever just stood in front of the mirror and said, I'm Jean Valjean?
No, I haven't, but no.
You could.
But I've thought it. No.
Well, listen, what a great song, what a great performance. Many congratulations.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for letting me relive it.
Oh, it was